Alright, and let's look at another one here. So I just kind of wanted to go over how to solve exponential equations because in some later sections we're going to be working with some pretty complicated equations, and it's not going to be easy to solve for x like we're doing here. Right? We can just kind of look at these and tell what x is. So in this particular one here, we'd probably want to let x be what? 2? Because that should be a 3 squared is equal to 9, right? 3 times 3 is 9. Okay. Let's look at a little bit more difficult one. What about if I had 1/4 is equal to 2 raised to the x? Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this 4 and bring it up into the numerator. Alright. And now I'm going to take this 4 and write it as 2 squared. But remember, it's all raised to the negative 1. So these are kind of like a typical problem you'd see on a test here, and this is the way they'd want you to do it. Now I'm going to take these exponents and multiply them, so you have 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And so therefore x has to be equal to negative 2. Alright? So we had to manipulate this left hand side and get these bases to look the same. That was the key. Okay? So let's look at another one on that. Alright. I don't know. Let's see. What about this one here? Maybe I should let you try to work this one out. Right. So I'm going to rewrite this base. This is 4 to the negative 1 is equal to 8 raised to the x. Now let's think about this for a second. We know that 8 is what? 2 times 2 times 2. So if this was written as 2 squared, let's see, this would be 4, right? Let's see, 4 times 2. We're getting close here, I think. Let me rewrite this down here. Wait a minute. 2 cubed. 2 cubed is 8. Isn't that what I got written there? So if I were to do this, 2 cubed, so you got to kind of play around with this stuff, raised to the x, and then this was 2 squared, raised to the negative 1, and so we'd have 2 to the negative 2 is equal to 2 to the 3x. There we go. Alright, we had to work this one out. This is a tough one here. So then both of our bases are the same, and so we set our exponents equal to each other and solve for x in this problem. So we'd have multiplying both sides by 1/3. Alright, and we'd end up with x is equal to negative 2/3. Now we can always check this out by writing, what was it? It was 8 raised to the be negative 2/3. That has got to be equal to 1/4. And if it's not, we did something wrong. Okay? But my guess is that it is correct. Alright? We can actually rewrite this as 1/8 to the 2/3. Now 8 to the 2/3. This is can be rewritten as 8 raised to the 1/3, and it's all squared, but 8 to the 1/3 is going to be 2, and 2 squared is 4, and so as you can see here, we'd end up having 1/4. Right? I shouldn't write a multiplication down. I should write an equal sign there.